This reaction is brought to you by my $5 or more patrons at patreon.com/AlexHeitz. I'd like to thank Manchester Pictures, Identitech, Steve Aldersley, Anthony Coleman, David Dockery, Kurt David, Aubrey Coper, Joe Brown, Mason Frost, Thomas Amos, Matthew McLaughlin, Andreas Gleisel, and Biff C for sponsoring this video, supporting the channel, the Patreon, me and my family, encouraging all this nonsense. Thank you all so much. I hope you enjoy the video. Hi, everyone. How are you doing? I hope you're all doing well. Today, we are continuing on our Led Zeppelin journey with Led Zeppelin 3, the third album. Makes sense, right? Led Zeppelin I. So this was released in October of 1970. Led Zeppelin 2 was October of 69. And they recorded this from November of 69 to August of 1970. So they were working on this for quite a while, especially compared to Led Zeppelin 2, which was, I wouldn't say rushed, but like obviously they made it very fast. So this had a little bit more age on it, so to speak. I know that it says here the acoustic material developed from a songwriting session between band members Page and Plant at Bron-Y-Aur Cottage in Wales, which influenced the musical direction. People have put down bets saying that I'm going to like this way more than 2. It even says here on Wikipedia, folk rock, blues rock, 43 minutes, 10 tracks, looks like. We even have a track named after this cottage that they stayed in. Also, it has been said that I will enjoy Tangerine and That's the Way most out of any of the tracks, so we'll see how that holds up. Anyway, yeah, 10 tracks. I have only heard Immigrant Song, and I haven't heard the actual song. I've heard the cover done by Trent Reznor, and I forget the vocalist. Was it Karen O from Yeah Yeah Yeahs or something like that? That cover, which was played at the over the opening credits for Girl with the Dragon Tattoo, the David Fincher version. That's the only way that I've heard the actual Immigrant Song. But I've heard like little bits of this actual Led Zeppelin track in passing, I think. And everything else on here, I don't think I've heard. Celebration Day and Since I've Been Loving You, those titles sound familiar, but pretty sure I haven't heard them. So without further ado, let's just jump right into this thing. I'm eager to see what it sounds like. I don't think I have anything else to add. So let's begin. Immigrant Song. It's legit. It's I mean, obviously a very classic song, but that like doom 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 doom. I mean, that's only like 2 notes, right? It's like that. The best hard rock riffs are the ones that are like the simplest. I think they're just very effective. Yeah, solid track. Friends. John Paul Jones with the string arrangement on that one. I assume Moog synthesizer, that was him too. Maybe some organ in there. Interesting. That's almost like had like a psychedelic angle to it, with like just a little bit of. It sounded kind of like a drop D tuning on the guitar, so a little bit of blues in there as well. Um, yeah, I haven't really heard anything quite like that from Led Zeppelin yet. Intriguing. I don't know if I like love it viscerally, but yeah. Celebration Day.
Faces cracked from smiling, all the fears that she's been hiding, and it seems that pretty. And the voices saw them shouting, shivering when it's running at me. I'm gonna join the band. My name is Brown or white or black, you know I'm very well.
Interesting riff. Again, another one I didn't really love. It was just like that constant energy. I didn't love the riff, but it was funky. It was interesting. Since I've been loving you. Tears, it felt like rain. Do you remember baby, since I've been loving you? So you might think, oh, there's the token blues rock song that he's going to write off this album. And you're right. No, I kind of dug the slower pace to it. Like, I don't like the blues rock that's just like a little more up tempo and like sassy. I kind of like this more kind of, you wouldn't really call it jazzy, but more sultry, kind of slower blues sort of vibe. Again, I don't like love it, but like if I were more into blues, this would be the kind of like tone and pace of a blues track that I would dig more so than the more upbeat stuff. But that was solid. I like that. Of all the blues tracks I've heard from Led Zeppelin, that's probably one of my favorites so far. Out on the Tiles. Interesting. Um, a little, how would you even describe that? It was kind of like, I'm struggling to come up with the adjective. Sort of odd. like some of the guitar riffs. Yeah, I don't really know how to describe that one. I didn't love it, but it kept me engaged because of how strange some of the arrangements were, especially with the guitar. Anyway, that is side one done. We're now into side two. I think we're going more into the folk arena now. Let's see what we got. Gallows Pole.
Little while, I think I see my friends coming, riding many a mile. I think I see my brother coming, riding many a mile. My brother, keep me from the gallows pole. Won't you keep me from the gallows pole? Hang me. Please take him, save me from the wrath of this man. See him swinging on the gallows pole, yeah. But now I lie.
Their traditional arrangements are always really interesting and forward thinking and very unique. Kind of a bluegrass twinge to that one. I don't quite know how much I like it yet. We'll see on future re-listens. That was interesting though. All right, next two tracks, the ones that claim to like the most. Let's see, Tangerine.
Tangerine, the summer's day. I only find the hours they bring me pain. Tangerine, tangerine, living reflection of me. Does she still remember time?
Damn you, Shiftless, you just might be right. Let me play the next one before I comment. I'll comment on both of them together. That's the way.
Oh, how I'm gonna tell you I can play with you. You're gonna let your hair hang down. I'm satisfied to sit here. Mama said that's the way it ought to stay. That's the way it ought to be.
Um, I don't know if I love it, but it's kind of long. But the guitar tone's really crisp. Um, See, this is like kind of what I've been wrestling with Jimmy Page is like sometimes his playing sounds really messy, but sometimes that's part of the appeal. Um, and usually those songs, like when I listen to Ramble On, it kind of sounded messy the first time, but then the more I listened to it, the more I kind of got grounded in it. So maybe I just need to replay that one more. But those might be my two favorites. We'll have to see. I'll save my judgment for the end. But got 2 tracks left. Bron-Y-Aur, I don't know how you say it. Bron-Y-Aur Stomp. What is this album? This is weird. There's like some of these songs have like a country vibe too. This is kind of throwing me for a loop. I mean, I knew it to expect something kind of different, but yet again, like with Led Zeppelin 2, I'm just kind of like, it's like a shock where I just like, once I'm done listening to a track, I'm like, I don't quite know what to say. So maybe the follow-up in a week to 2 weeks will be a little more detailed, because right now I'm just like, what did I just hear? It's entertaining though, I'll say that. So let's finish it. Hats off to Roy Harper. It's another traditional track. Led Zeppelin 3. It's all done. Upon first listen, do I like it more than Led Zeppelin 2? I don't actually know. I really don't know. The answer might be no. It might be yes. I don't know. It's like, obviously, Immigrant Song is great. Friends was an interesting track, interesting string arrangement. Celebration Day I wasn't super big on. Since I've Been Loving You, like I said, the blues track I've liked the most. Out on the Tiles was a little odd. I didn't love that one either. Gallows Pole, very interesting, traditional track. Tangerine was solid. That's the Way was solid. I don't know which of those I liked more. The Bron-Y-Aur Stomp was interesting. I didn't love that one. And this last one was kind of just a funky little sort of traditional kind of blues song. I don't know. I really don't know. You'll have to get back with me in like a week to 2 weeks when I do my follow-up videos. Because I'm really just kind of, I'm stuck. Anyway, yeah, so I do follow-up videos to the reactions that I record a week to 2 weeks later. So if you want to see me finally figure out how I feel about this album, come back in 1 to 2 weeks, or, subscribe, hit the bell if you're into that. And maybe we'll have figured out what's going on here. But it was cool. It was very different from some of the Led Zeppelin 2 stuff. And people are saying that now, like, once I'm out of the first 2 albums, I'm getting more into the stuff I might like. And that might be the case. I don't know. But anyway, that's it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Sorry that if that was a little lackluster, but man, I'm just kind of thrown for a loop. Anyway, yeah, so subscribe if you want to stick around and see my follow-up. Comment below. Tell me what you think about this album, what you think about the different tracks. Check out our Patreon. Link in the description, patreon.com/AlexHeitz. Every 3 to 5 albums, I will do a poll album where I have people on my Discord, also link in the description, vote for 4 different albums, and then those 4 albums are put into a poll on my Patreon, and my patrons can vote on which one I listen to. And $1 a month is all you need to be able to vote in those, so go check that out if you want to. Discord, like I said, link in the description. Currently in the middle of an album cover bracket elimination tournament. We're about, I think, 2/3 or 3/4 of the way through. So that's been going pretty good. Been having fun there. We do music discussions and post memes and have all kinds of fun. So check out that stuff if you want to. Have a couple Google Docs in my description down below of basically my reaction schedule, what I'll be listening to in the future, and then like below that are just kind of random one-off albums that I might do, like throw into polls or something in the future, and then a document for albums that I've already heard that are frequently requested. So before you guys say listen to Loveless by My Bloody Valentine, please check that list. Anyway, that is all. Thank you guys so much for watching. That's all I have to say. Godspeed.